Hey guys, welcome back. Dalton here, and we're back at the Vaaldam. We decided to come to Boschkop once again. It's the first time I'm fishing since the lockdown, and we're really looking forward to this day. It was quite cold this morning, -3, and we got some mist when we got here. As you can see, it's still quite misty, but the rods are in, and we hope we're going to have an awesome day. We started out, I've got Dennis Senior on my right hand side and Dennis Junior on my left hand side. The dam is quite full today for a winter's day, but I think we're going to have some fun, and I hope we're going to get some big carps today. So let's see what happens. So I'm just taking you through my setup that I've got over there. I've got those 13-foot rays I'm fishing and a 12-foot DC light that I'm fishing, and I'm fishing them with M2 sinkers. I max out on both, and I think it's on my 12-foot I'm getting about 115, 120 meters. My 13-foot sitting at about 135, around there. So that's where we're getting the fish at. Some guys asked to see my setup that I've got, so that's the setup that I'm currently using. Okay guys, so a lot of you asked what sinkers we were using. This is the rigs that I was building, so you'll have a look. I just slide my sinker in there, and that's about an M1.5 that I'm using. So the main key with doing this is to make sure that your ball is not too stiff. I know lots of guys are scared that they throw their balls off, but that should not be a fear if you know what feed you're using. Just press that ball nice and tightly. Just work through it until you get a nice stiff ball. Kind of just pull it down onto the sinker so that you can feel if it's going to fall off or not, and then your feed must feel quite soft, because winter time, that is what you want. You want a ball that's going to really break up very quickly. Then from the floaty side, as I've told you before, I've fished these two today. So I've got one pineapple floaty that I fished that's been working all day for me, and then I've got one pink sweets floaty. Now the moment I take the pink sweets floaty off, I tend to lose on my bites. I've never had a fish biting on the pink sweets floaty, so all I can assume is that it's working like an attractant, and that is kind of what you want to always be aware of. Sometimes you put a floaty on just because it's an attractant, and not so necessarily what the fish will bite on. They've all been biting on the pineapple. The moment I put two pineapple floaties on, one on the top hook and one on the bottom hook, then I don't get the same kind of bites. And then what I've also been doing is I've been using the sweet white dough that I've shown you before. We put into a little packet like that, and you kind of just put it on the stem of the hook. Very, 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 very little. Because it's winter, you want to be very careful with the size of your baits. Always go as small as possible. Lots of guys, they think because you letting your rods lay a bit longer, you must go bigger with your baits, but it's actually the opposite. Go as small as possible with the baits. And then because it's windy today, I've thrown quite a bit of dips on. So I've got this, ebony dip, which is like a musk smell, and I've just put like a stripe like that, and then I've got this red, we call it grass, because it's a mixture of studs and caramel and a couple other things. And then I've got a homemade Spider-Man that I've been using. I don't know why, but that combination of those tips have been working for me today, and that is how I fish it. And I've been getting all the bites on this combination on my 13-foot rod. The moment I do that on my 12-foot rod, it doesn't work. So much for that idea. Okay, here's Dennis's combo, and these are his results that he's getting. Nice little muddy there. Mooi Dennis. Guys, so that's it. There you have it, the end of another session. We've come to the end of, it's about 4 o'clock today. Winter, cold, windy, actually a miserable day that we'd rather spend at home. But once again, Vaaldam has delivered, and we caught in excess of 30 fish between the three of us, and I think it was a good session. I think you can take some tips from here, or if you've seen something that you'd like to give me some tips on, please by all means share in the comments below, and remember to like and share. Hope to see you at the dam next time.